Ho ho buddies, welcome to Borderline Games. I am Gareth and this is Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony episode 28. Last time, we're still in the second class trial, and I think we're about to reveal that Ryoma's corpse was ziplined from his room down to the gymnasium above the pool. Let's see. So Shuichi said, I'm positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
That window is higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. Curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
It's so ridiculous.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window. The window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small. Gonta could have chucked him easy.
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
That is gentleman's law, isn't it? Not to chuck dead bodies.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it.
Not the right etiquette.
I know. They used the ladder in the gym. You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right?
Yeah, but only on that side. Not
So
the other
culprit
side.
Just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
It's not tall enough. No, I don't think that method is possible because the ladder can't be moved. There's no time to move it. It doesn't reach the window.
That's it!
I got it.
The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage. If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it. The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage. And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage. Finally, the ladder was found in the gym, correct? If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy.
Then Gonta used his tard strength to throw
Oh,
the ladder
God.
or the body
Mio.
or something.
Gentlemen not throw dead bodies. Or ladders.
The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with. It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
How the culprit moved the body from the window. Ha! You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
Do you have the answer then?
But of course.
Gautu just feels the answer, doesn't he?
Tell him, Shuichi. All away with the truth.
The truth that I know, and we both know.
I actually don't know that yet.
What?
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
Seriously?
Serves you right! You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty. Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks.
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for. Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi!
Come on, solve it, Shuichi.
I have to do something, but
I don't know what to do. I haven't figured that out yet. Damn it, am I really not good enough? Am I no good as a detective? I can't do this, I can't.
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
What?
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out.
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it.
And I guess that's
We shouldn't
technically
focus
true.
on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
Okay. He was killed in his room, we think.
Where he was killed?
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found, when we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
Exactly.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? That's strange.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
Ronta's just caught up. That's important to remember. It's not as if everyone here wants us to find the truth. One of us is trying to sabotage this trial.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
That's not a bad idea for a
I mean,
robot.
if it was up to me, it'd either be Kibo or Angie. I'm happy for either of those two people to go. That's fine.
When Nino told
Anyone
me
else, though, I'd be
he lived
heartbroken.
Under the bridge to get out of the cold.
Himikawa under the bridge?
If we could determine where this all started, we can determine how it ended. Yes, it's much too soon to quit. The trial has only just begun. Oh, has it? That's a
Thank
shame.
you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
It's a sick burn. Oh, it's a debate. Okay, let's get our debating hats on. Okay.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning. There is nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drown in toilets? Impossible.
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the
Oh,
pool.
no. J'accuse! Got the V counter. Great.
The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime. No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
Yep, a dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying. In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before I quietly leave.
These bits are weird.
Only after you leave do I realize how much you really mean to me.
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
Alright.
Anyway, we can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
Where was Ryoma killed? I know there's some kind of clue. Something about the bathroom, right? In his bathroom? No, that's downstairs. No, it was in the pool. Yeah, okay, this, right? Yeah, it's that.
This is it! The sink
I
in
got it.
Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
Scratch marks on the sink?
And I believe those scratches were caused by...
Oh, this? The
This is
handcuffs? I got it! Again.
The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
Rectamundo.
Oh yeah, sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab. The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank. I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So, the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
Why did he need to be handcuffed?
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Stop! Please stop!
He's like an older brother.
How did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shukuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him. Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not but bones.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma.
Hello, Hagrid. 1 second. And we're back.
Whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed. Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
You tell him, Samugi?
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab, right? That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
All right, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
But how did the culprits carry his body to the gym from there? Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
It's actually
I mean,
not
it was
far at
actually
all.
through the window, right?
Although perhaps it's more
Why do we
accurate
need to-
say there's a shortcut.
What do you mean to beat around the bush so much?
Was there a shortcut?
What shortcut between Ryoma's lab and the gym did the culprit use? Oh, I wonder. Oh, is it over here? It was over here? No. It's here.
There!
I got it!
The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab.
The window?
That's right. None of the windows in this school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab. And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Do you think the culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window. How's that? Mission complete!
Not quite.
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the poolside, even if one used the ladder.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect on this!
You gotta meditate on
We
that.
keep hitting dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Not necessarily. We learned a lot of important information. Now that I'm sure the scene of the crime was Ryoma's lab, the case is becoming clearer. To determine how the body got from the crime scene to where it was found, I have to figure out how to get from the 3rd floor window to the gym. Alright then. Oh, we're gonna go surfing. This is the first time we're surfing. I have to analyze the possible methods and find the most likely. Psych taxi. Yes, please. When you have to deduce how things are connected, Psych taxi will start up. The objective of this mode is to gather the letter cubes lying around to form the question. Use the A button to accelerate and use the left stick to move left and right. By picking up letter cubes floating around, you can complete the question. Oh, this is awesome. Once you've completed the question, you head towards the escort that has the correct answer. If it's the right answer, they'll get in your car. If it's the wrong answer, something bad happens. Also, there will be other cars on the road. If you hit those, you will take focus energy damage. If it's getting dangerous, use RB to concentrate, stay calm, and avoid them. This is ridiculous. Please drive safely. Enjoy the ride. Please respond at your earliest convenience. Alright. Could it get crazier? Okay, hang on, what is going on here? The body was brought from where? From the window? I can't. Thinking time. Okay. Okay. Lab window. Okay, cool. I missed. Shit. Does that mean I don't have a full sentence? The body. Oops, missed again. Was brought to the gym from where? Okay, we got it. From the window again. In the gym window, is it this time? Gym window. Splat. So I've got two in my car now. Okay, let's go again. Okay, there's other cars here. Okay. Oh, is that a Monokuma I should have got? How was it moved from the classroom window to the gym window? I mean, okay, just something tied from window to window? Or via the pool from window to window? Point. I got it! Okay, that's my favorite new game.
I've got it! Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
To the gym?
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window.
That, my friend, is exactly what happened.
I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
Wasn't exactly thrown, though.
No, I don't believe he was thrown.
Using the tennis net wire.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Some kind of tennis equipment.
Equipment?
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
Equipment to connect the windows. I believe it was found near the body. Rope.
There!
There! I got it!
The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal.
What mysterious mystery?
During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason. It's a mysterious mystery. Only Atua knows the answer.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
50 meters.
The rope is roughly
65
feet
feet.
in length. As for the distance between the windows, according to the sign at the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet.
Oh yeah, was it 5 feet on either side as well or something?
And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an
No,
additional
16.
16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from
Oh,
one
there you go, I was
window
right,
to the
50
other
feet.
is roughly 50 feet.
And I think the tennis net wire was exactly 50 feet.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Good one, Mio.
Wait, who said that?
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, going to think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Oh yeah.
Another rope. There was only one though.
Oh, then it impossible. Sorry.
Impossible. How adorable. No, I'm sure there was another rope. Or at least something that could be used as rope. Where is it? Where is it? Here we are.
This is it!
I got it!
The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
About 50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
Okay, so. First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window.
Okay. And tie them together? Yes.
Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together. That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
Wow, that's amazing, Gonta. You're so knowledgeable.
It's nothing. Going to use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
Even if
Exactly
they
like
could connect
this.
the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
Eureka! I got it! Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. But in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
Is that a good thing?
Get it. Just tell us already.
Oh, I see.
They handcuff the body to the rope
99%
and
perspiration
sling
is
it
in
from
they
one
worked
window
hard
to
at
the
it.
other, like Tarzan.
I don't need to work hard on it.
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Oh, God. She's essentially like Tonko, isn't she? Is that how you say her name? Is that right?
Tarzan?
Is that right?
But I also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Not just the rope.
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands. But is there really a way to do that?
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Huh?
No.
Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
You're confusing me. You're definitely onto something. It's true that the culprit needed to place the body directly into the piranha tank. If the body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. They would have had only had one shot at it, no second chances. So obviously the culprit would have had would wanted to put the body in the tank carefully, meaning they would have had to get as close to the window as possible. The problem is, how did they get near it? All that we know right now is that there was a rope that connected the windows. Somehow the culprit used that to move the body and were close to the window themselves. They walk along it. To make that work, they had to use something else. But what would that be? What could they have done?
All right, Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
What?
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial. It all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
If it turns out to be Kaito, I'm going to be so mad.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do this. I'll solve this mystery and show everyone the truth. This is the main event. Something was used with the rope to move the body between the windows. Think. Come on, think. Hangman Gambit. Okay, so... Okay, what do I need? This? Rope something? Okay, it's rope something. Bum ba dum ba dum bum bum. Rope tie. Hello, Mother Games. Oh, is that an E? No, hang on, I need a P. I'm not paying attention. What was that? Was that a P? Yes, okay. E. Rope tie. But if it's like a... What's it called when you kind of walk along? I'd say a... Not paying attention to any of the letters that are going on here. When you walk across a rope, what's that called? Walk across it. Can't see any T's. Could be rope way. Rope way. Okay, I guess it's rope way. I didn't see an A then. Doom. Okay, that's an A. That's a Y.
I see now.
Is that what it's called? A ropeway? I guess so. I got it.
Yes, that's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that?
Tightrope. That's what they're called.
Wow.
As soon as the pressure's off.
Damage or
But it wasn't that
something?
anyway.
You'd need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that.
Right, okay. But what was it that was in the pool? Like a tire or something, right? No, there definitely was. The culprit used it to move the body along the rope. Oh, a new game. In scenes where you have to deduce an image, Mind Mine will begin. In this mode, the objective is to dig up the answer. At the beginning, the answer will be completely covered by pieces. Use the L stick to move the cursor and erase the pieces with the A button. Pieces will be erased when two or more of the same color connect. The adjacent pieces will then change color in the following order: white, pink, yellow, white. If you do it right, you can remove all the pieces from an object. The trick is to predict how the adjacent pieces will change. Alright. If you select the wrong object, your influence gauge will take damage. If there's just one piece left, you can press the A button to repeatedly break it. That will incur a time penalty, so don't just mash a button. It might sound complicated, but trust me, you'll get it as you play. Thank you for your understanding. Alright, so... Okay, hang on. Right. So as long as there's more than 3, I can break them. Oops. Break. 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 Okay. I got a bit of a bunch then. Oh, this. Okay, I haven't revealed it. It's the Tyra one. Danganronpa. There we go. Still. Okay. Okay, cool. Oh, I see, but that it incurs a penalty. Boom, there we go.
I see it.
I got it.
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side?
I do.
Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows.
This is the most convoluted murder in Danganronpa history.
And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people. The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct
That is
a rudimentary
crazy.
ropeway.
Like, so many things could happen in that moment.
And used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym. Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That
Need
way
someone
would
with
be more
good
stable
balance or something.
And let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules? It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay.
last time.
Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Yeah.
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Been caught out.
Shit!
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
His foot! Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
we can hear you guys.
Slip up is actually the truth!
Pops?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Daddy's mad at you now.
Huh?
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Monosuke.
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes.
Let's have a group hug.
I want us all to get along.
Monodam's right.
No, I don't think I realized that they all have like pacifiers in their mouth, don't they?
Monosuke, you better thank Monodam. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Man, the trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? Some crazy-ass shit! But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Yoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side. Tossing
Right.
the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
I see. The rope was thrown from the window. That's why we found it there.
Sure.
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the
Or were
crime was
they were okay to
committed
go in
in
the
time,
pool, just not
while we all
go into the pool room, but just not the pool.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube?
Oh, okay. Because it was nighttime and they couldn't actually.
I believe that was an accident.
They actually couldn't get it out there because they couldn't go in the pool.
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
The reason the culprit left it in the pool is obvious. The reason the culprit left it in the pool was it was nighttime.
That's it!
I got it.
Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them.
Ha! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it?
Well, I guess we're going to find out the answer to that question and much more next time on Borderline Games. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony, and I will see you next time where we find out what kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it. See you later. Bye bye.